Hey guys, LevelCap here. Today I'm going to be starting out the very first episode of Loadout Crysis 3 Edition. Now if you're familiar with my Battlefield 3 Loadout series, this is going to be the exact same thing, just Crysis style. Now Crysis is actually even better set up for Loadout than Battlefield 3. You have a huge combination of suit modules that you can use to customize the way that your character plays, and you have a nice variety of weapons with a pretty big assortment of attachments. So there really are a ton of different combinations you can make. I've been having a lot of fun messing around with different class styles, and they really do change up completely depending on what kind of gun and modules. You can go from very stealthy bow using to run and gun with shotguns, or some sort of hybrid class with a decent balanced assault rifle. Now for those of you not familiar with the Loadout series, the way it works is you can leave a comment down below in the comment section letting me know what kind of suit modules, guns, and accessories you'd like me to run with, and I will pick one of the top rated comments for the next episode. Now because this is the very first episode of Loadout, I'm running with a setup that I've found to be quite effective and really plays to my play style. The primary gun I'm using here is the FY7 1M, also known as the AK because it looks just like an AK-47 or some sort of AK weapon. The attachments I'm using for the gun are the simple reflex sight, the foregrip to help reduce some of the recoil when firing, and a muzzle brake on the barrel to help try and further reduce that recoil when firing this weapon. It seems to reduce the recoil quite a bit and maintain good accuracy at longer ranges. Now I don't have all the in-depth stats on how each attachment affects the gun, but if those stats do become available at some point, you can imagine that I will be integrating lots of technical details to these loadout reviews. Now the FY7 is actually quite accurate at range. It hits very hard, and even in close quarters you can still down people incredibly fast. This is without a doubt one of my favorite guns in the game right now. It's just really well suited for all situations, and if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, you know that I like versatility in a weapon, and that's what the FY17 does. It gives you great versatility, and it's surprisingly very good in close quarters despite its lower rate of fire. The very heavy hitting rounds seem to deal out plenty of damage in close quarter combat, so I don't seem to have any problems with this weapon whatsoever. Now let's get into the three suit modules that I've chosen for this build. Maneuverability. This module is quickly becoming a staple in my favorite loadouts. It makes you run faster. The second level makes you vault faster, so basically when you climb up onto objects you'll do that even faster. And the third level makes it so you don't take any fall damage. The cool thing about not taking fall damage is that when you jump off from a high height, you don't necessarily have to turn on your armor to avoid taking damage when you hit the ground. You can jump off a high height in stealth mode and still not take any damage. So it just allows you to get around a lot faster, and being a bit more carefree when you're running around faster. You can jump off of ledges mid firefight and not have to worry about dying on impact when you hit the ground. The next module I have is Rapid Fire. Now Rapid Fire is pretty self-explanatory. The first level gives you 15% increased rate of fire. Second level gives you 20% increased rate of fire. Third level gives you 25% increased rate of fire. Now with a slow firing weapon, Rapid Fire is a pretty nice bonus. It might not be that big a deal if you're using, say, the Typhoon, which already shoots incredibly fast, but with the FY7, it's a very nice bonus. Allows you to get a little bit more damage per second out there, win a lot more firefights that you might otherwise lose. A lot of builds can get by just fine without using rapid fire, and you can still be very effective, but I feel that the FY7 just seems to go really well with rapid fire. Some other guns might become a little bit less controllable if they have high recoil to begin with, and that the high rate of fire might just make it a little bit too hard to stay on target. But with the FY7 I managed to be able to stay on target really well and dish out plenty of damage. If you have trouble with the recoil, you can also potentially do something like use the aim enhance module, which reduces your recoil even further. Personally, I didn't really find it necessary for this build. Now the last module I'm using, but definitely not the least powerful module, is Retriever. Now Retriever is something that allows you to collect dog tags without having to actually run over them. So if you're not familiar with Crysis 3 kill streaks, basically when you kill somebody, they usually drop a dog tag on their corpse. You have to run over, pick up that dog tag, and it gives you one dog tag towards your kill streak. So it's not really a kill streak so much as it is a dog tag streak, because you can kill 3 guys, but if you don't pick up any of their dog tags, you're not going to get any kill streaks. I find that when I die without this module on, it's often because I'm running to go pick up a dog tag off of somebody who is in a dangerous situation. I'm putting myself in that dangerous situation and then get surrounded or flanked and killed, and then I lose my kill streak altogether. So this basically allows you to be a little bit more stealthy, fire from long range, stay long range, not have to subject yourself to bad situations, and you can still pick up your tags just fine. Now that right there is just the first level of Retriever. The second level of Retriever reduces the amount of dog tags you need to collect for each kill streak by 1. This is a really big deal. What I like so much about this is that you only need to get 2 kills to get your enhanced radar kill streak. Basically one that will bring up a radar showing you where everybody on the map is located, unless they're running a module that keeps them off the radar. But other than that, you only need 2 kills. So if you're running Retriever, you can pretty much get enhanced radar up a lot of the time, as long as you don't have a problem getting 2 kills back to back. And obviously the other 3 kill streaks become much more attainable. In fact, this round that you're watching here, I call in 3 Ceph gunships, not to mention I go nanosuit at the end of the round, and it's just awesome. And the last level of Retriever makes it so that all your time-based kill streaks last longer. Your radar lasts longer, a Ceph gunship will last longer, and your max nanosuit will last longer. Now Retriever is without a doubt one of my favorite modules overall. It doesn't enhance anything about your actual combat other than perhaps having radar more frequently so you can be a little bit more aware of your opponents, but if you're good at getting kill streaks and you consider yourself more of an advanced player, I think you'll find that Retriever is going to be one of the better modules and it's going to pay out frequently for you. Now, if you consider yourself to be a little bit more of a novice player, perhaps you're not topping the scoreboards every round and you don't go on too many kill streaks, then you might want to hold off on Retriever, practice with other modules until you find yourself in a position where you're frequently going on kill streaks and you can really make good use of that one. So overall, this build that I'm using here is kind of a general build. It's very effective at medium ranges. I could make a build that's much better at close quarters. I could make a build that's much better at long range. I could make ones that stay off the radar completely. There's so many things that you can do in Crysis that really sort of tune your playstyle to different situations. And there's definitely different maps that will take advantage of this more. In a really close quarter map, Retriever might not be quite as useful, or this gun might not be quite as useful. So there's definitely certain maps that really favor this setup more than others. Now, if you're not following the Crysis 3 forums too closely, there's been multiple arguments brought up about how auto armor is a bit OP. Now, auto armor is a module that allows your suit to automatically activate armor when you get hit. So rather than absorbing the first shot at full damage, the armor will activate and absorb the first damage of that shot as if you had armor on before you even got hit. It's a pretty darn useful module, and it prevents you from basically getting one-shotted by any sniper on the map. It won't work if you're in stealth mode, but as long as you're just sprinting around in normal mode without armor on, it's very effective. In effect, you don't even have to activate your armor. Auto armor will do all the armor activation for you that you need. So it's a really good module, but I'd like to say that this build here, I do incredibly well with it. I haven't been using auto armor a lot personally because I like to mess around with other setups, so I wouldn't say that it's absolutely a necessary item, but it is a very helpful item, and it remains to be seen if it's overpowered or not. So let me know what you guys think of the Crysis 3 loadout videos. I'm really enjoying this game. I would love to keep doing the Crysis 3 loadout videos. Obviously, I'll keep doing the Battlefield loadout videos as well. Not sure what day of the week. Wednesday might be the appropriate day for this video, but if not, I'll move it around here and there and I'll let you guys know. Don't forget to leave your comments down below letting me know what kind of suit modules, guns, and accessories you'd like me to run with for the next episode of Loadout. Go buy Crysis 3 if you haven't already. It's probably going to be one of the better games of the year. And I'll see you guys next time. This is LevelCap signing off.